Hey, good day everybody, welcome to Tucker's Video Recipe Cook. Hope everybody's having a good week. Me, just been to do some bloods after hitting the big 5-0, just getting along to the docks, doing a bit of a wellness check, which I think is a good idea as we reach that age. Anyway, onto the meat. We're going to give the reverse sear another crack. Today I've got probably a 2-inch thick picanha steak, and I've got one of these beautiful cap-on coastal lamb rumps, and I've just put a coating on there, some breadcrumbs, some chopped nuts, some parsley, and a bit of salt and pepper, and I've also added a bit of lemon zest. We put on the lamb rack in last week's or week before's video, but it didn't quite have enough flavour to it, so I've just grated in a bit of lemon zest, and then we're gonna reverse sear it and maybe put a lemon juice over the end. So basically with the picanha, I've just got a little knife and just sort of just lightly scored it, and then the same with the lamb rump on there, and I've just pressed that down. So got the oven at about 100 to 110 preheated, and we're going to pop this in for about 20, I'm hoping they're both going to cook about the same time, I reckon about 20 minutes. And then we're gonna reverse sear it at the end like we did last time, a little bit of butter. So by the time I finish this, I reckon it should be ready to rock. Let's pop this in. Alright, hit the timer, 20 minutes. Alright folks, we've been in there for about 23 minutes. I checked after 20, so I'll just give it a couple of more minutes. So she's out, and last time I rested, this time I'm just going to go straight into the pan and then rest at the end. So I'm going to go fat side down. Just going to have it on a good high heat. I got some oil in there, and then we're going to do the same with the lamb. And just hope that they don't crunch up too much. I want to get that nice caramelization going on that fat. I'm probably going to do a minute or two on each side, and then just a knob of butter at the end. So we'll leave that fat side down just to sizzle for a minute or so. Keep that heat pretty intense, and then see how we get on. Alrighty, so I've been searing all over. We've got a nice bit of colour, but excuse the noise, there's a bit going on here. Just going to whack a bit of butter in. This should melt pretty quickly, so keep it in one spot and then just start spooning all over the steak. And just as it starts to burn, to get that nice sort of golden flavour out of it, you scoop it over. Now, we'll get a bit over the lamb, scoop it over, bit over the top. There you go, it's starting to go that nice sort of browny colour now. Just put it over there. And so you get that nice sort of, almost like a walnut sort of mahogany colour. Like a nice old Welsh dressing table. And I think that's it. I am just gonna, so the plate is warming in the oven. There you go, so we've got plenty of colour. It's actually gonna spoon a little bit of this butter. Hopefully it's gone quite nutty, sort of buttery but nutty. And that'll just leave that to soak into the meat there. And then I'm gonna loosely cover it with foil. I don't want to do it too tight because I don't want it to stew. So I just want to literally just cover it like that, just to maintain a bit of the heat. Plate is heated. So I'm going to rest that for, give it a good rest. I'm going to rest it for 15 minutes while my good wife does the veg. and we'll see how it is when we slice it up. Right guys, we've been resting for 15 minutes. So Picanha. I'm just gonna slice it and see how she looks. Live TV, don't forget. Not too bad. Maybe a little more than I like it, but I think it's very soft. Very, very soft. Yeah, I think it's actually come out pretty good. That's had a good 15 minutes to rest. With the ends a little bit overdone, but we ended up with 25, maybe 20 was right in the end. But this has been in the fridge actually. I've had it aging in the fridge for about 16 days. So it probably does take a bit less time to cook, but yeah, I think a little, probably going to be a bit more there as it comes down the end. But that looks pretty alright. Right, the lamb, I thought the beef was over and the lamb was under. So here we go. Let's have a look. I think that looks just right. That good. Pretty happy with that. With this lamb rump, it's got quite a few muscles in it, and I think it is quite nice, sort of just on medium. I think that fat is caramelized quite nicely, and I'm just going to check out, see how this crust. As you can see, the good lady's done some lovely veggies to keep us healthy. Yeah, I think that doesn't look too bad, dude. Alright, I'm going to try this a bit with the crust. That fat on that lamb has gone nice and crispy with that coating. I thought it might burn too much, but actually it hasn't been too bad. When I seared it, did that first, not too long. The other side's a bit longer. It's actually quite, it's nice and juicy and flavoursome. I'm just going to try a bit of the beef. I'm probably getting down to the thinner end here where it's a bit overdone, but we'll see what the flavour is like. I think definitely would have gone 5 minutes less. I think 20 minutes out of 100 would have been just spot on. We did it for about 24, but still the flavours are all there. I'm just going to put a bit of salt, a little bit of pepper just to finish seasoning. There you go guys, these are a steal. 2 for 15 in the pack, and you get that nice beautiful lamb flavour. Coastal lamb, there's about 15 selected farms around the coastline of New Zealand, and you get that natural sea salt from the air, which gives them just that beautiful taste and really nicely finished. And then we've got our beef picanha, very flavoursome cut. You know, the top of the rump's got the fat, it's got a bit of texture, it's got a bit of bite. Very popular in South America, and I know why. It's just packed full of flavour. And then we've got just a beautiful steamed veggies and a little bit of what we call 20-minute roast buds. So just crank the oven, chop them small, and away we go. And my wife has taken on my grand's recipe for homemade gravy, just like I used to have it back in the day. Anyway guys, still time to order a pack. There'll be no packs for the next 2 weeks, unfortunately. I'm going to be away just doing some research work, as we call it, down in the Coromandel, off a fishing boat, just surveying the land, see how the animals are looking. So yeah, unfortunately no packs for the next 2 weeks, guys. If you do need something in that time, just flick an email and we'll see if we can help, maybe on the Friday. Anyway guys, this will be all up on the email and Facebook and YouTube. If anybody's on YouTube, have a bit of a nosy. Anyway, we're going to tuck into this. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy cooking. Have a great weekend. Bye.